Voluntary attention. Now, this is something that I encourage anyone to do. Unless you have a really well-trained dog, well then you don't have to do it. Who cares? But if you would like to have a stronger bond, a more responsive dog, and reliable, this exercise will definitely benefit you and your dog. It is incredibly easy too. Literally, the investment is you could be watching TV, your favorite show, whatever, and you just glance at your dog occasionally. Now, first thing you do is make sure you have some food rewards in your pocket, maybe 10. You wouldn't have to do this more than about 10 times a day, really. It's a really low investment. But what we do is we reward the dog when it voluntarily, without being prompted or asked by us, we reward them for looking when they look at us. So if they make eye contact with you and you're sitting down at the table or watching TV, whatever the circumstances, if they connect with you, you say something. You got to mark the behavior first with a word such as good or yes, and then you can follow through with the food reward. Very simple. This will teach them to look at you more. Plus, they don't know when the food is going to come, and since you didn't tell them, they can't choose whether they want the food or not. When you ask a behavior, such as let's say sit, and if depending on what's around, if they're distracted, they'll be like, I don't want to sit, I'd rather do this. But if you don't ask for things, they just start offering them more, and they don't know if it's going to get paid off, so they have a higher drive to do it. Anyway, the point is that by practicing this exercise, you're going to turn their attention and steer it toward you significantly more. Whereas if you took a baseline view of how much your dog looks at you on day 1, might be 5 times. Day 5, it could be 50 times in that day, where they're constantly trying to make eye contact with you, and you're like, yeah. Because why is this positive? Well, if the dog's looking at you, where are they not looking? Everywhere else. That's all people want. They want their dog to pay attention to them, so it will listen. If your dog's looking the other way, you're going to have a lot more difficult time for them to listen because their focus is elsewhere. Voluntary attention changes lives.